Hi, I'm Sean O'Connor. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Sean O'Connor, welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you. Delighted to have you on my show today. Now, for the uninitiated, can you tell us where you work and what your job title is?
Sure. I work at 2K Games in California, and I'm an executive producer there. I oversee several titles, including WWE 2K Battlegrounds.
Can you give us a brief overview of the game?
Sure. It's an arcade, over-the-top wrestling kind of game. Really easy to pick up and play and have fun with your friends. Online is really fun, sitting on the couch and playing with your friends and kind of beating up your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad or what have you is a ton of fun.
But there's in the game too.
Yes, exactly.
And so can you tell us how the idea for the game first came about and perhaps how long it's been in development?
It's been in development just under 2 years. We originally wanted to make a wrestling game that is really accessible and easy to kind of pick up and play. Less serious, kind of over the top, and really just take something to the next level and make something fun and just really easy to get into.
And can you tell me a bit about the roster? How many people are available to play and some of the names we might expect to see?
Yeah, so we've got a roster of over 70 current WWE superstars and legends we're really excited about. It's a really strong, good roster. Some of the people we've announced thus far are John Cena, Roman Reigns, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Charlotte, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and some others.
And will the wrestlers be making unique entrances as they do in WWE television, or will the battle start inside the ring as they would in a game such as Mortal Kombat or Tekken?
No, they make their entrances. That's an important part of the superstars in WWE. So we've got them making unique entrances, and we've even done something fun with it that we haven't revealed yet that is kind of cool and goes with the theme of the over-the-top wrestling.
That's very intriguing. And will the wrestlers have their normal movesets that you'd recognize and see them perform on TV, or will they have any additional sort of power moves or power-ups or anything like that?
Yeah, it's kind of a combination of both. So every superstar has their signature moves and a finisher move. And then every class has some moves that they can do as well that are unique to that class. So not every wrestler has the same moves, but some do share a subset of moves. And then there's definitely unique moves for each one that you will recognize. As far as the power-ups go, those are a little different. Those aren't necessarily moves. They're things that you trigger, and there's a bunch that you can choose from, and so you decide what to bring in the ring with you, and you can change those up as you unlock more.
And how are the wrestlers, apart from their movesets, differentiated? Do they have different strengths and weaknesses?
So it's kind of on multiple levels. So every class has strengths and weaknesses. For example, a powerhouse is a big, little bit slower but stronger, has more health, whereas a high flyer can run around faster, do more different kinds of moves off the turnbuckles, things like that a powerhouse can't do, for example. So there's that, and then there's also individual superstars have their own moves that kind of give you something different and new to do. So there's lots of ways to kind of mix that up.
Sounds good. And can you tell me who your favorite characters are to play as?
So we haven't revealed who my favorite character is yet, but of the ones that we've revealed thus far, I think Undertaker is probably my favorite. I like to do that choke slam. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And of course, the Fiend is in there. Will some characters or all characters have multiple costumes? So could you be Bray Wyatt and the Fiend, or different versions of John Cena or anything like that?
Yeah, every single superstar has at least one alternate outfit. Some have more than one, just depends on the superstar and kind of their history and things like that. But everybody's got additional outfits so you can change them up. And also if you create your own character, there's, I won't say unlimited, but a ton of things to do to make your outfit exactly how you want.
Fantastic. And how many players can take part in a match simultaneously, be it in exhibition or online modes?
Exhibition, you can have up to 4 players in modes such as a Fatal 4-Way or a Tag Team mode. In things, we do have one mode called King of the Battleground, which can have up to 8 players. It's kind of a take on Royal Rumble, although only 4 are in the ring at the same time. But as one person gets eliminated from the ring, another player from outside the ring jumps in, and it's a continuous battle that kind of goes on forever online.
And will there, in addition to traditional battles, will there be classic match types such as tag team or cage matches or Royal Rumbles making an appearance?
Absolutely, absolutely. So King of the Battlegrounds is one special mode, online mode, but we've also got all of the kinds of base match types that you would expect.
So weapons available to any or all of the characters?
They are. There are certain classes that are better with weapons, but any character can use a weapon that you can find under the ring, although there is one class that can spawn a weapon. That's kind of their special ability within that class.
Intriguing. And can you tell me about the environments? How many different places can you go and fight in? And also, are the environments interactive in any way?
Yeah, so we haven't announced all of our environments yet, but there's a good handful inspired by real world locations like New York, Scotland, the Everglades. I'm sure you've seen the one with the crocodile in it.
Absolutely.
But we've also got some what we call event arenas that have, that are based on Raw or WrestleMania or things like that. All of the location-based arenas that are more fantastical have interactive elements like the crocodile that you've seen.
Did any of the WWE superstars record any dialogue or audio commentary for the game?
So we've got Jerry the King Lawler and Mauro Ranallo doing our commentary during matches. But other than that, there isn't voice. It's the commentary that really brings it over the top, and it's super fun.
I guess the fighters will be too busy fighting to actually talk anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
I hear too that there's a brand new campaign mode. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, so the campaign mode spans over, I can never seem to remember the number of matches and nodes that you've got, but it's close to 100. And it follows 7 new superstars that we've created just for this game. And you're basically taking Paul Heyman, who has been charged with building up the next big hot group in the WWE, and you're finding these new superstars and fighting your way against current and legendary superstars to try to get these guys super awesome and get them to WrestleMania. Do
you just go from match to match, or is there any kind of overarching storyline? And if so, how is that presented?
Yeah, there's an overarching storyline that is told through these really cool comics that we made. So it's basically you'll read a couple panels of comic books, you'll go into the next match, but that will be set up of why you're fighting this person and what you're trying to do. And that also unlocks a whole bunch of rewards as you go through the campaign, from other superstars to some of the arenas to different vanity items that you can put on your custom-made character.
Can you tell me more about the King of the Battleground mode? Is it an offline experience or online? How does it work?
It's an online experience. Players are match-made into it's kind of a Royal Rumble-esque type mode, but it's a never-ending mode. So when players come in, there's 4 in the ring. As soon as one gets thrown out, there's 4 waiting on the outside of the ring that have already been match-made in, so you don't have to wait for somebody else to match-make in. That person instantly comes into the ring. And then it's really a mode where you're trying to stay king of the battleground as long as you can, and stay alive and stay in the ring as long as you can. So we'll have some cool leaderboards that show how long you've stayed in and things like that.
Of course, creation modes are always really popular in wrestling games. Can you tell me more about those? I understand you can create your own superstars and arenas. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So you can create your own superstar, male or female. We've got a whole bunch of, you can choose any of the class types like Powerhouse or Brawler or High Flyer and so on. You can also really customize what they look like, from skin color to crazy things like blue or purple, to hair type and clothing and tattoos and scars and things like that. So there's a lot of customization there. And then we also let you create your own arenas and customize, and basically take that event arena and there's a whole bunch of different items you can unlock and create it the way you want. So, and then you can take both of those online and show them to other players and play with other players.
Oh, great. And so recently I saw a Nintendo Direct video where WWE superstars Cesaro, Asuka, and Kofi Kingston and Big E of the New Day all got to play the game for the first time. How did they react to playing it?
Oh, they had a great time. They loved it. They really got into the Battleground spirit, as you can see from that Nintendo Direct, where they were really just kind of egging each other on and shouting at each other and everything. It's really, that's kind of how the couch play works in this game. You get into it, you get super excited, and it's just a lot of fun. Super over the top.
Now, WWE 2K Battlegrounds is being released in the UK on the 18th of September. Can you tell me which platforms it's actually going to be released on?
Yeah, it's going to be on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, Google Stadia, and PC on Steam.
Now, here there's also a pre-order bonus available and a digital deluxe edition as well. What kind of content can we expect from those?
Correct. So if you pre-ordered the game, you get Legendary Superstar Edge, along with, well, that's what you get for pre-order. The digital deluxe, you also get Edge, but you unlock Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ronda Rousey, and The Rock. And you unlock all of their outfits that they have as well, their secondary outfits. Plus get some 1,100 additional golden bucks, so you can buy some more outfits for your character, or ring customization items, or unlock other superstars or other outfits that you want.
Okay, so when you're playing the game, you unlock money too, which can then in turn unlock more content.
Correct. And the important thing, or one important thing to note, is that you don't have to spend any real money if you don't want to. You can unlock every single thing in the game with the currency that you earn as you play through the game. And we also unlock a lot of things as you play through, like the campaign or the Battleground Challenge.
And are there any plans to support the game post-release? Might there be additional superstars or arenas or costumes available in free or paid-for DLC?
Absolutely. None in paid DLC. It's all of the updates will be there'll be free updates to the game on a regular basis, and those will include things like superstars, additional vanity items for your created characters, additional items for arena customization, and things like that. So those will be released on a regular basis post-launch, so we can continue to expand that awesome roster that we've got and make it even bigger.
Well, that all sounds like a lot of fun, and I can't wait to play it. And finally, have you got any messages for people watching the Sarah O'Connell Show and the game's fans around the world?
Yeah, I think just check it out and stay tuned. We've got a lot more announcements coming of our roster reveal and things like that are going to be exciting, and I think people are going to really love it. Go check it out when it comes out, and have some fun with your friends. Just beat them up. It's a good time.
Sean O'Connell, thank you so much for coming on the Sarah O'Connell Show today. It's been a delight talking to you.
It's been a delight talking to you too. Thank you so much.
And thank you to everybody watching at home. Be sure to share, subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and leave lots of lovely comments. I'll see you all again soon for another episode of the Sarah O'Connell Show. Bye.